In our previous video, we talked about how to deal with problems in life. And in today's video, I want to go even deeper into this mindset and not only show you how to deal with problems, but also show you the tools required to develop the mindset that can help you turn every single one of your problems into advantages. So, when I was 23, I had a big accident, as some of you know, and due to that accident, my left leg was destroyed, and I spent the next 5 years in bed, having surgery after surgery, trying to reconstruct my leg with no success. And during those 5 years, the way I treated this big problem was to basically let my emotional brain take over and just be passive, just end up depressed and sit all day and do nothing. Although what someone with the mind teach you today could do was learn languages, was to get himself an education, get degrees, study online. I could have done so much stuff during those 5 years, but I ended up just wasting them due to this broken mindset and approach we have as humans when something negative hits us in life. So after those 5 years, after all my surgeries were basically failing, and I ended up with a leg that wasn't functional. I could just move around with, but I couldn't do any athletic stuff, which is my passion. I decided to have an amputation and get a prosthetic leg, so I could do all those stuff I'm doing nowadays that are also making me quite happy. So once I took that decision, I realized that every single problem in life can be flipped around. You can take advantage of every bad thing that gets in your way, because once I took that decision, I started doing everything I could to, take into advantage the situation. So I started studying, I started meditating, I started eating healthy, exercising, and I even went through the amputation completely stress-free because I'd been practicing mindfulness meditation for 6 months. And I was preparing basically the grounds to go through this experience stress-free. So after all this, I told myself that I would never let a problem make me react that way again, make me react emotionally in life. Of course, I haven't been 100% successful, but the more I'm practicing this, the more better I get. Now, the thing is, how do you practice this mindset? How do you develop this mindset? Well, you basically need two tools. Tool number one is awareness. Our typical response in problems, as we've said, is emotional reaction. It's the way we're wired from nature, evolution, to just react emotionally when things don't go our way. But if you realize that all this is a waste of time, a waste of cognitive resources, and it doesn't lead anywhere, it doesn't help you solve your problem, it doesn't make your problem go away faster. So once you realize what a waste this emotional wired reaction we have is, you'll start developing a different approach, a different reaction. And the reaction I want to talk about is awareness, which is not actually a reaction, it's a response. Because you react to something when there's emotional friction, but you respond to something when you're grounded and when you're aware. Now, the best way to develop awareness in life for me is mindfulness meditation. I haven't found something better. I don't think there is something better. And it takes so little time. You just need 15 minutes every morning, and that's enough to sharpen your awareness for these situations. And it's not even, you don't even lose time, you basically gain time from meditation, because as you practice it, your time during the day expands. Now, the second tool is optimism. Optimism and confidence, basically. So why be optimistic when a problem strikes? Why be confident about it? Well, being optimistic and engaging your problems with confidence will open up your mind, your brain, to all the possible solutions and all the possibilities that are around you. When you're negative, you're basically closing yourself. You're putting shields around you and you're not looking around. You're not being aware of the possible solutions. So coming from a place of optimism will trigger the creative genius you have in your head that will help you find faster solutions. And in combination, these two tools will always provide you with a way to flip your problems around. In summary, the basic mindset you need can be included in 2 sentences. And this is also a mantra you can use in the beginning as you develop this mindset. The 2 sentences are basically, I'm where I'm supposed to be, and this is exactly what I need. It might feel a bit masochistic in the beginning, but if you practice it, you'll see that this will give you a lot more better ground to deal with your problems. So repeat that once again in your head. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and this is exactly what I need. So I don't want you to just watch this video and shut it off and continue with your life. I want you to practice these tools, and the best way to practice them is starting with little problems. Starting with real little problems is key, because if you try to apply these tools in big problems in the beginning, it will be overwhelming. It's sort of like trying to do a one-arm push-up when you haven't even done a single simple push-up in your life. You need to start with an easier progression, right? You need to start with some push-ups on your knees and grow stronger. So start practicing with the little problems, and the more you practice, the stronger you get, the more mature your brain and your mindset gets, the more able you will be to deal with bigger problems. So once you reach a point where your response is basically your default mode is to respond in this kind of way to your problems, basically all problems in life will become the oxygen your fire of motivation needs to accomplish goals. If you will stop, if problems stop coming your way, you'll even start craving them, because there's no growth without problems in life. You know, you remain stable when there's nothing challenging in your life. And that's basically the point when you'll become unstoppable. Now, that's also a point where people will start telling that you're lucky. I've heard that a lot, you know, people call you lucky in such situations when you develop that mindset and when basically nothing intimidates you in life. But the truth is that successful people are not lucky, but they look hard enough for their own luck. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you start practicing the tools we talked about. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, and until next time, keep on training.